Hey everyone, it's Chaos World here with Anubis. Oh, I'm wearing my glasses. Yeah, I wear glasses. I just never wear them in videos. But it's the early morning, so I have some tea. I'm getting ready to go out for today, but I want to do a video, so glasses today. So I just want to talk about some dolly plans that I have that I find pretty exciting. I also got I got a little doll umbrella, but I forgot it on the other side of the room, and if I get up, everything's gonna fall. So I'm not gonna get it show it today, but I'll show it another day. It's good. It's tea, decaffeinated tea, because I'm willpowering through the day, not having caffeine. Anyways, so my thing that I've wanted to do for a really long time is like have a dollhouse, but the thing is, like, I didn't have the space, at least for my SDs, and on my bookshelf there's books on it, so I only have like one shelf that all my MSDs hang out on. So what I'm planning to do finally is I have like what my SD stand on, I would show you, but not today. What my SD stand on is like a little, kind of like an old school hamper that I don't use the hamper anymore, it's just there. They all stand on top of that, and then so I'd move that, and I'd probably get another shelf at one point to put more stuff in, and I have a TV stand as well. My TV's not in it. The TV's in the living room because like my family likes to watch people play games, so we have two TVs out there. So like I put it out there when I was playing this game because they want to watch, and then I just never brought it back because they're like, no, we want to see you playing, and I'm like, oh fine, whatever, I don't mind. As long as they don't get huge on like commentary, but it's fine. So now I just have this empty TV stand that's just taking up space. So I'm either going to I'm probably use the TV stand to make something doll-wise, or I'm going to get rid of it and put another shelf. So then I'd have enough space for an SD shelf and an MSD shelf. And then for the MSD shelf for the books, I'm going, I have like a bunch of like old stuffed animals from my childhood in my closet in this huge container. Like huge container. But like, I guess they're just there for sentimental value, and they're in good condition. I was very good with my toys when I was young. Well, I was not all my toys, but my stuffed animals, I was really good to them. So they're still in pretty good condition. They just maybe need like a wash. So I was thinking of either like donating them or giving them to like family members' kids and letting them go, except for my like absolute favorites, and I'll keep them and put them on my rocking chair that I have in my room, and then use all that space to put all my books, because listen, let's be honest, I don't actually read my books. They're just there for show. I'm like a victim of the new era or whatever, and I do literally all my reading on my phone. Maybe that's why I need glasses. I'm kidding. But yeah, I literally, like, any mangas or fanfics or stories, I just read it on my phone. All the books that are on my shelves are like years old, that they're literally just there to be like, look, I read books. But they're all on my phone and in reality, those ones do not get touched. So yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna try to do this within either next week or the week after. So once I get like everything cleared out, I'll show you guys the space of like everything I'm gonna do. If you've seen old videos of where I store my dolls and all that stuff, you've probably seen my display area where I put all my dolls. The reason why I didn't do it before was because, like, in the summer and stuff, or Christmas time, family comes over and, like, I lend them out my room. So I usually just put my dolls away at the time so they don't get creeped out. But if I have, like, the houses, I can clear the dolls out, but I can't really clear the houses out. And that's gonna, like, strike curiosity anyway. So I was like, I'm gonna hold back, but I'm just gonna be like, well, it's just gonna be now a known thing. If you borrow my room, you're going to be sleeping with my dolls. And maybe that will scare everyone off, so I don't have to share my room anymore. I won't have to lend it out. So for the next thing, for future videos, I just like telling you guys in my videos what's coming next. I'm gonna try to do a couple of tags, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about Anubis, and then I'm probably gonna talk about Wild Child because I haven't talked about her before, like story wise. And there's that. So talking about Anubis now, her backstory to where she is. So currently in my like MSG story type thing, she is a rapper right now, and her story to get to that point, I wrote about it on my Wattpad. It was like a little collab. She basically had a like rough upbringing. Her parents are drug addicts, like they're on cocaine and meth and stuff. But when she was like first born, her mom was kind of into it. Her dad wasn't really, like he was, but then he went clean, and then yeah, like they were both clean while during the pregnancy and stuff, and then the mom went back immediately after she had Anubis. The dad didn't, so he did most of like the caregiving for her. But when she was, I guess like not maybe like 4 or 5, around that, a bit of an older age, he started to get back. He like got promoted, and then he started to get back into drugs. And he was like functioning okay. He still held on the job and did drugs, but she was like suffering. Like sometimes when he was doing his drugs spur, and he wouldn't like leave his room for a week, and her mom's already like she's out of it as usual. Yeah, so she would like be hungry or like not have a shower for a while. But so you'd like sometimes you'd see those kids who look like they're not cared for. That would be her sometimes, but luckily for Anubis, she had very kind teachers who would like bring her food, or they'll bring her a change of clothes, that type of thing. And like she did have like a couple friends, and they would let her sleep over, and when she slept over, she'd take like a bath at their house or a shower. So there's that. When she was older than that, almost like her teens, her dad skedaddled. He just left one day, and she was stuck with her mom. Her mom was basically, she can't provide for her. She was just out of it. So Anubis had like a big struggle. She had to go to a lot of shelters. Well, now she had the knowledge about shelters because she's older. She started going to shelters, stuff like that, so she could have food and take like showers and stuff. So, and like, yeah, so that's mostly that. So when she was finally old enough to work, she started working, but like a little like Wendy's type place. I don't know the specific spot, but I don't know if it's like that where you guys live, but in the province I live, if you're a student, they can pay you student wage. Well, so that's under minimum wage. It could be like quite a bit under minimum wage that they can pay you. So that's what they're paying Anubis. So there's like rent to be dealt with and stuff. So she didn't have really enough money to pay for rent. So like from before, they ended up being like kind of like in a bachelor type spot, a really crappy bachelor, because that's all she could basically like afford. And she would beg on the streets, and she would go to shelters to get food and all that stuff. She'd do like anything she can to survive. So she didn't really have time to make friends or anything like that, because she's always trying to work and trying to like live and take care of her mom. She basically became the caregiver for her mom. And when she was begging Arakai, one of like the starters of her little group, back before I like changed her to this whole seer story, my old story still exists, and she's one of them in it. Anyways, she used to like sing and rap to entertain people to give her money, and Goraka used to come by all the time and like give her money. She used to give her like a large amount of money, and she would say like, you should come, I like your voice, you should come work with me in my group. And Anubis didn't want to, because she's like, hey, this is not real, this is a scam, so I don't want to do it. So then one night Arakai gives her like a little card and says, go to this cafe, and this famous person performing, and you could see what your life could be. So she goes, because why not? And she sees the performance and is kind of really entranced. But then there's a huge thing, like a kidnapping heist, and she has to escape it. That's like all the Rat Pad stuff. And she does escape, and at the end of it, she wants to meet the celebrity that she was kind of like kidnapped with before, because she really liked them. And she's like, well, to get there, I have to become a celebrity myself. So she accepts Arakai's deal, and then she starts her rapping journey from there, and she gets very popular. And yep, that's mostly it. That's all I have right now. She's just a very popular rapper. So that is Anubis, and if you want to know, she's like an only child as well. So she still takes care of her mom too. Even though she's famous, her mom's kind of like a burden she always has, and she like won't abandon her because she feels like it's wrong. So she still takes care of her mom. She's not physically there taking care of her anymore, but she paid for her to be sent to rehab, and she has like people checking up on her all the time and like making sure she's staying on the right path. So I think that's all I had to talk to you guys about this morning. I'll be back. If you have any questions about Anubis, then I'm free to answer it. She has a ton of tattoos as well. I'm making a video. I've been making this video for a very long time. I was just irritated with the music for the background, so I'm gonna try to work on it and then release it. And it just displays the tattoos that my characters have. They're all but one. I didn't put Sunny's tattoos into it because they need to be redone. Just straight up, they just need to be redone. So I didn't want to share them, even though you might have seen that. I probably could have shared her foot tattoo because that looks pretty good still. But the rest of them, I like took some off too because I want to redo them. So yeah, I didn't put hers in it. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye.